All right, Jared and Olivia today on the 7:15 second date update. Olivia may be the most energetic person we've ever had on this show ever.
Yeah, she was exhausting, actually. I mean, I don't know if that's what women sound like. I feel bad.
Well, no. He may have been a little bit, overcritical because she sounds like a really fun person to be around, especially where they went on their third date. I mean, it could have. That's the kind of person I think you want at that type of event.
I understood why he's not calling her back. Jared's not so sure.
But I actually have been on a date like this. Check this out.
Well, Anna, I think you'll enjoy doing this. Why don't you go ahead and describe Olivia for everybody?
Exhausting.
What? She's a bundle of energy. It's a good thing.
A lot of energy. She basically. I think she said they went out a couple of times. I know she said they went to a wedding.
But they had gone out a few times prior to that.
Yeah, they got out a few times. They went to a wedding, and she said they got along great. There was a lot that was said.
I don't know. It was good. Usually we're pulling info out of people. She gave us the rundown.
It's true.
All right. I literally had no questions for her because I wanted to call Jared because she gave it all. She told us everything.
You really don't know why he's calling her back?
Well, I got to hear him say it.
Okay.
So it's called. We actually have Jared on hold. Kevin tracked him down. Jared, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Jared, did Kevin kind of tell you what we wanted to talk to you on the air about?
Yeah, you want to talk about Olivia?
That's correct. So we want to know. Well, I'll just tell you what we know. We know you guys have been on a few dates, and then I guess your coworker was having a wedding, and you invited her to it. And she said that you looked very handsome in your suit. She had a great time. She said that everybody seemed to have a good time, and she said even your coworkers spoke very highly of you, which was cool because she was like, "Oh, I felt validated. That really is a good guy." And now, I guess she's been reaching out to hang out again, even sent a picture of her dog and said, hey, I think Gracie was her name. Me and Gracie miss you. So we want to know, Jared, what's the deal, man? Why are you getting back to Olivia?
She made a fool of herself at the wedding. It was awful.
She made a fool of herself?
Yeah. She just had way too much to drink. She got really sloppy. I mean, she was falling down on the floor.
Oof.
She was screaming, and she was trying to take over the wedding. At one point, she was trying to organize a line dance.
Oh,
and
no.
She was just screaming so loud, you had trouble hearing yourself. And she was she worked herself into the bouquet toss at one point. She doesn't even know these people.
She's a participant. I like it.
Life of the party.
It was just too much. No, she was not the way. It was just embarrassing. I just was kind of she kept getting, way too many drinks. I mean, it was just too much.
Okay.
I couldn't take it.
Well, she is a handful, that's for sure. I can't imagine what she would be like after a few drinks.
Well, did anybody say anything to you about this, or was this you kind of observing?
Well, I have friends at work mentioning it. I mean, it was I want I don't know. I don't want to have to babysit. It was too much for me.
Right. I get it. It's your buddy's wedding. The last thing you wanted to do was have to entertain her, take care of her. You brought her so that she could bring some relief to you, basically.
Well, and also you don't have to explain yourself at work if you were embarrassed, that type of thing. All right. Well, listen.
Way too sloppy.
Well, Jared, we actually have Olivia on the phone. I want to bring her back on with us. Olivia.
Hello?
Yeah, so you heard what Jared had to say? I mean, were you having maybe, quote-unquote, too good of a time?
Okay, well, I think that this might be a little out of perspective. Maybe we need to communicate, but what do you mean I embarrassed myself? I mean, I embarrassed you, apparently, but I had a fun time at a wedding. I mean, that's what weddings are about. It makes no sense. If I sat in the corner, would you like me better? I mean, what's the deal?
But at least be able to stand. You were falling down on the ground.
Okay, dude, you are exaggerating. This is ridiculous. Says who about all this? I had a good time. And if that bothered you, you should have said something.
Olivia, did you try to organize a line dance?
I don't really remember. We're just having fun dancing on the floor. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, yeah, I drank a little bit, but, if it was too much, you could have said something.
Maybe she wasn't falling down. She was just dancing to that song, where they go, get
shout.
low, get low.
Shout.
Yeah, shout.
Or get low, get low.
Are
you talking about Little John, or are you talking about a little bit louder now?
Yeah, a little bit louder
That's
now,
shout,
the shout one. Yeah, maybe she was just doing that.
Get low is Little John.
She wasn't falling.
Right. Babe, I think you're exaggerating, and if we need to work this out, talk about this, because seriously, I hardly ever drink. So, this
Famous
is a good
last
time.
words.
I let go.
Yeah.
I thought you liked that part about me,
I want to go out with someone who's a lady, someone who's gonna, right? You were just too sloppy. You were just like causing a scene. I mean, you don't even know her at all. Why were you trying to grab the bouquet? Like that was for her friends.
Well, they said all the unmarried women get up there, so of course I did. I wanted to show you I could have fun with your friends, and we all got along well. I mean, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal because your male coworkers are now following me on Instagram. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I think you're exaggerating in order to be able to get out of seeing me anymore because you're jealous. Because people like me better than you.
Whoa. A lot of things being thrown out here.
I'm really great with people.
Oh, God. If the goal was to get more Instagram followers, then yeah, you had a good time. But I mean, that really wasn't my goal.
No, that's the point, is that they became my friends, and you're just jealous. That's probably what it is. Now I understand. Enough from you. I don't want to go out with you again.
What a roller coaster of emotions today has been. I'm so lost.
He's gonna lie on the internet about me being sloppy drunk when I know darn well I was not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Just out of curiosity, did you fall a few times that you remember?
Did I fall? No, I mean, I was in heels. I hardly ever wear heels,
right.
But, so
staggering, we call it. We weren't falling. We were just staggering, JR.
Yeah, honestly, if I was that bad, I would not have his coworkers being my friends and following me on Instagram, particularly the guys. If it was that bad and that unattractive. I could barely
get you in the car. On the way home. I mean, you could barely.
All right, let me ask this question. Olivia, you just said you don't want to see him again, okay? Even though you called us because you wanted to. So, Jared, are you on that same page? I'm guessing you don't want to go out again either?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, you guys have agreed on something.
Can't imagine.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasted your time, guys.
No.
No, this was quite entertaining.
We've enjoyed you completely, Olivia. Couldn't even imagine being at the wedding. All right, well, listen, you have a great day, Olivia. I appreciate you calling. Jared, thanks for your time. Wish you both luck, okay?
You too, thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.